Well, hello and welcome to Knife Delights. Hey, it's Wednesday, hump day. Christmas is over. Looking forward to the New Year's. I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas. I know I sure did, even though we had some sickness in the family and this and that. But you know what? Still very blessed. Very blessed overall, you bet. Hey, the other day, excuse me, the other day, I made a nice antique store haul. Got about 10 knives, and one of them is this marbles sunfish or elephant toe. Do you know what the difference between a sunfish and an elephant toe is? Well, from what I can tell, my research, absolutely nothing. Just a different name for the same pattern of knife. Look at these big old things. Yeah, but I just saw this in the showcase there. It's got this beautiful stag bone, brown, and they did a wonderful job on this. Of course, this is the new marbles made in China. The name was purchased. It just needs cleaned up some. I worked on those bolsters just a little bit. Just need some TLC here, clean it up. But doing some research on Marbles Company, the old company out of Gladstone, Michigan, why they did offer a sunfish back in the early 1900s in one of their catalogs. It shows a sunfish. So it is a pretty traditional pattern for marbles. So I guess in addition to being, they can be referred to as a sunfish or named as a sunfish. They can also be called the elephant toe and the pocket axe or the vest axe or something. In other words, it's a big knife. Maybe you could carry it, a gentleman would carry it in their vest pocket or something like that. Got one little spot there, it's being a little stubborn. One little spot here. See what we can get. See, there are a couple little spots there. I don't know what they are. Maybe a couple little dings. I'm sure I'll get them rubbed out here. But yeah, I just thought, man, what a great job on this bone stag, which is just bones material made to look like stag. So yeah, here's what our knife looks like, our blade. Look at that big old blade. Yeah. I've got another one. This is my second marble sunfish. I bought this one here a year or so ago, or a year and a half ago. Just in the kind of the white natural bone. Yeah. Man, these are just big knives. They really fill your hand. So I guess some of the history on this pattern is they were popular with carpenters back around the turn of the last century, and they were little blurbs I saw about it. They said that they were popular in the Midwest with carpenters. So why they took root here in the Midwest, I don't know. But they did. It's funny, I've got another knife here I'm going to be reviewing in a day or so. And they said that pattern was popular in the South. So it's funny how some patterns were popular in some regions and not others. And I'm going to be careful here because you don't want to mess up with that etching on there, or engraving, etching, printing, whatever it is there. I'm going to be a little careful. But yeah. So did anybody here get any good knives on Christmas? I didn't get one on Christmas Day, but I got one ordered. Mrs. KD said I could order it. Actually, What she'd given me for Christmas was a wonderful gift. It was a new video camera, so I could up my game here a little bit on making my videos, and not so much for Knife Delights, but for History Delights, my sister channel. Because it's a lot different when you're out, trying to film out in the field. The camera works, the phone camera works, but it'd be nice to have a little better setup for filming the history videos. But we had to send it back. It didn't work. Bummer. So she said, yeah, go ahead and order this knife. And it's a case knife, believe it or not. And it'll be a few days before I get it, but I can't wait to get it. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Yeah. So I started kind of a new little series on shorts, trying to show my daily EDC that I'm taking to work with me every day. I probably won't do a short every day, but I'll probably do several. Wow, look at that. A little case space makes a difference, doesn't it? So then let's take a look at the pen blade. It's funny that this thing's called a pen blade. Look at how huge it is. Oh well. I guess compared to the other blade, it's small, but it's still a big old blade. These were robust knives. I can see why carpenters used to carry them. Back then they didn't have all the power tools and everything. They needed a stout knife with them. Give you plenty of blade. Probably really good for cutting rope. Yeah. So let me ask, how many of you hit the antique stores or pawn shops or flea markets, yard sales? I don't have much luck at yard sales. I've stopped at a few and I just never have any luck at them. I guess you got to hit the right one, but looky there. Cleaned up pretty nice, didn't it? I don't think the knife has really been used. If it has been, it's very little. Fingerprint magnets, aren't they? Yeah. Take a look at that fit and finish there on the back. Looks pretty good there too, doesn't it? Maybe a slight little gap right there, but these knives like this one here, I think this was $10 or $11. So, you really can't complain too much when you're only spending $10 or $11, $12 maybe. And I really have come to enjoy these marbles knives. Just hit that up just a little bit there. And we got her done. Looks a little better. Yeah, now there's only one more thing we need here. Need a little knife flush and cleaner. Thanks, LCK. Last Chance Knives. You can get this on his Etsy page. Right there. Just put a little drop of this down in there. We'll see what we got. I'll put just a little bit right here too. A little bit on that back spring. Oh yeah. I can feel it's a little gritty. A little bit of grittiness there. So we'll just work these blades, work this mineral oil in and out. And I'm sure that snap will come right back. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, I can feel it right there. Yeah. So I'll have to work on that just a little bit. No big deal. No big deal at all. There we go. What do you think? Pretty awesome knife. Pretty awesome knife. Hey, I'll put a link to my slip joint playlist down there. Got a lot of interesting old slip joints to ponder at and look at. And down here in the middle with that big round knife delights there, well, you can hit that if you'd like to subscribe. And down here in the lower left-hand corner, well, that's just the next video YouTube thinks you should watch. So until next time, have a very delightful day.